All right, so I have this pulled up. I already changed our sim into a black I guess bodysuit and leggings and just to match what I was wearing when I took my reference photos. So I guess we'll just start with the basics. We'll go Gaby, Glimmers. I use she, they pronouns. I don't exactly know how to do that in The Sims. I'm not sure if they do different pronouns, so I'm just going to put they, them. And then let's see. Feminine physical frame, clothing preference, I would say feminine. The sim will be able, I don't think that any of this really matters for us. Romantically attracted to whoever the sim is exploring romantically. I'm married in real life, but I'm not gonna change that. Interested in woohoo with both. And then the sim feels jealous, if any. I don't know if I'm gonna change any of these. I'm not really concerned with the, maybe I should be concerned with the personality traits. All right. All right. If I ever make Tomato in The Sims, then we can add him to our family. And I'll say that I'm not exploring romantically. Romantic boundaries. Jealous if any romantic partner engages in non-physical romance. I don't know. Jealousy is, I don't know. I'd have to be in the situation. So we'll leave everything like that. I think I'm technically still a young adult. I don't know what an adult is considered. Hold on. What age is an adult? I guess maybe a better question is, what age is a young adult? Wikipedia says the young adult phase is typically defined as lasting from around the age of 18 to 25 or 18 to 35. Well, that's not helpful because those are two different age ranges. Somebody on Quora said 30 to 45 is young adult, which is wild to me. I don't know. I'm somewhere between young adult and adult, so we'll just go with young adult for now, I guess. Question of the day. Glorian was the name of my first ever D&D character that my now boyfriend helped me make. Pigeon comes from the character too. They were an ASMR, which is basically a human with wings. Everyone called him Pigeon Man. That is incredible. I love that. See, I knew I was going to have a lot of fun with this question of the day. Thank you for answering. How's your day going, by the way? All right. So here comes the, oh, wait. No, young adult. Oh, default walk style. How do I walk?
Oh, nay. So
This is the default walk. Good. I'm glad. Also, ads are going to be starting in about 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Thank you so much for sticking around for ads and helping support me in our stream. I really appreciate it. I'm pretty sure I just have a normal walk.
Oh. Huh.
I don't really have like a special way that I walk.
Uh-huh.
Hey. So I think I'll just go with the default walk style. And then I guess I'm going to need, your opinions on my voice. I guess my voice does kind of sound different on a microphone versus in real life, but
Omiva Shyla. Lugor Thoria Roba.
Wissadib Sarpava.
I'm leaning towards lilted.
Huh.
Subi Web.
Wangini Laray.
I don't know. I feel like it's somewhere between sweet
Vagila.
and lilted.
Narshkul Smiba, huh? Kennethoi Lovo. Poli 9 Mokosa. Zambum Inabosh.
I don't know. I really don't know. I guess I'll go with lilted for now, and then if y'all have opinions on it, let me know. Picking a cult. Oh, now I have a cult because I have the island living. That's exciting. I'm not dead yet, so no cause of death. We might want to. We'll. I might come back to these. No, I won't. I'll do them now. I don't know why this process makes me so anxious. I think it's the same vibes as like I don't like putting myself in a box. I don't like labels. I don't like labeling anyone else or myself. And so like having to pick a thing, like pick an aspiration for this sim is like, I don't know. It changes from day to day, I guess. I feel like creativity would be good just for like for this for stream's sake, because that's a lot of what I do on stream. Also kind of a lot of what I do in real life. But then also nature is definitely one of my passions. Okay, let's go through. Animal, friend of animals. I love animals, but I don't think that would be my aspiration. Athletic, no. I have exercise intolerance, so that's not going to be it. Creativity comes with musical genius, painter extraordinaire, or best-selling author. I would definitely have painter extraordinary if I chose creativity. I'm not really deviant in any way. Successful lineage or big happy family, not me. Okay. Food. I do love food. Master chef or master mixologist. No, I just love eating food. Mansion baron or fabulously wealthy. Also probably not my thing. I do like being good at many things. Renaissance sim would definitely be. I think that would probably actually be my real trait. And the nerd brain wants to be both book smart and handy. Sure, I guess. I don't know. Oh. Did I not get notifications for that? Hello, Rune.
Ah.
Thank you so much for this 3-stream streak. And hello, penguins. My day is going all right. Again, still very sleepy. But I'm excited to see how we make our sim. I'm excited to see what happens with this. How are y'all's day going? You can tell that I have really high brain fog today, so we're working through that. But yeah, how are y'all's days going? My goodness. Also, apparently we have a really runny nose today, so that's fun. Okay. I'm going to click on this for now. Location, beach life. Honestly, that sounds great. But I do have temperature intolerance, so probably not realistic. Serial romantic or soulmate? Not so much. Love you, tomato, but and then nature, angling ace, curator, country caretaker, or freelance botanist. That one, I guess, would probably be the closest. This is what I would want to do, but again, like the physical limitations that I have do not allow me to actually entertain this as a real idea. And then popularity, no, thank you. Not even in the slightest. I would like to move through life invisibly. Okay. Also, oh yeah. Okay, great. There we go. No, I said serial as in like serial killer, serial romantic. Because that's one of the love aspirations. But you know, cereal as in breakfast cereal romantic would be close. Okay. Yeah, what kind of things does a Renaissance sim like to do? Sims do. I'm okay, thanks. Didn't do much more than hang up a birdhouse in my tree. Oh, lovely. What kind of birds are you trying to get in your birdhouse? Oh, that makes more sense. Yes. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I think Renaissance Sim fits me very well because I do like being good at multiple things. I like the variety. Let's see. For activities, I like comedy.
Huh.
I don't know if I like computers or dislike computers. Like computers are just there for me. I like embroidery more than cross stitching, I think. I love fitness, just can't do it. Fishing I haven't done in a while, but I do enjoy it. So I think I'll click yes for that one. I do love gardening. I love guitar. Love handiness. Love painting. I'm not big on mischief. I'm gonna go with no on mischief. Phones. You can like or dislike phones? Is that new? Did I get Is that part of a pack? I don't know. Small burbs. They're called tits in England. Don't know what they're called where you are. Gotcha. We have tits in we have tits in the US as well, but they're like specific ones. That's not their only name. It would be like, oh gosh, again, brain fog so high. Do we have tits? We have crested titmice, like a crested titmouse. So, but I can't think of any other tits that we have. But that's very exciting. I love that. I just popped in to say hello. My son is sick, so I won't be able to stay for this particular stream. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Rune. I hope he feels better soon. And, you know, we might not finish today, so we might also be working on this on Saturday, because I know that I'm going to try and go into detail on this one. So maybe if you can pop in Saturday, we might be working on it. But then there'll always be the VOD as well. But I am sorry to hear that you can't stay. And I'm sorry to hear that your son is sick. That sucks. We're sending him all of the healing vibes. Hopefully he gets better super, super soon. Okay. I love piano. I don't know anything about programming or rocket science. I love singing. I love video gaming. I don't know if I like or dislike I like violin, but I don't know if I would say it's one of my favorites. So I'll leave that blank. And I'm not big on writing. This conversation became very childish in another stream. I have great tits. That's so funny. That's so good. I know. I was like, do we have tits? Funny sentence to be saying to yourself, but okay. Are there any of these that I don't like? I did mischief. Yeah, I'll leave the rest. I'll try my best and thank you. I hope he gets better soon. Migraines as a kid is no joke. Oh, that's so rough. I'm so sorry. We love you, Rune. Have a good rest of your evening. Okay, colors. I like blue. I like brown. I like green.
Huh.
I like some kinds of pink.
Oh.
I like purple.
Huh.
Yeah, I think that's what I'll go for. And then music. Sure, I like alternative. I'm not sure what Baroque music sounds like. I like classical music. Sure, island music sounds good.
Sure.
I'm gonna go with I don't like kids radio music because when they get stuck in my head, it makes me angry. Lullabies, radio music. That sounds nice. I think I'll leave that blank though. Nature soundscapes for sure. Pop music, yes. Romance music. S-pop music. Singer-songwriter music. I think that's mostly what I listen to. Spooky music. I don't know if I listen to a lot of spooky music. Summer strut music, sure. Winter holiday music, yes. And world music, I think it depends, but I'll say yes. She's having a really good time. Okay, great. All right, pick a trait. And if anyone has any ideas for traits that I should add for myself, let me know. I am a cat lover, but we only have 3 traits. This is my problem, is we only have 3 traits. So is cat lover such an identifying part of my personality that I'm going to take away from anything else that I could add, you know? I'll add it in for now. I do love animals. They will have an easier time caring for animals and getting closer to them. I do love animals. Hold on. I'm gonna add loves outdoors for sure.
That's annoying.
Child of the islands, child of the ocean, glutton, kleptomaniac. Okay. I'm gonna. Loves the outdoors should be definitely first. Okay. Creative 2. Because I am happiest when I'm being creative. And then I don't know. I like balancing out like positive traits with like something that would be considered a quote unquote negative trait, or at the very least a neutral trait. Perfectionist. These Sims take longer to craft items, but tend to make higher quality, gain powerful moodlets after creating a high quality item, and gain negative moodlets after creating a low quality item. I'm working on my perfectionism. I was a perfectionist. We're getting better about it. So that definitely tracks. Animal enthusiast also tracks. Cat lover also tracks. So those are the 3 that I'm debating between right now. Perfectionist, animal enthusiast, and cat lover. So maybe we'll come back to that one. I'm not part of an occult. Okay. We are going to work on the bod. So I am fluffy. I'm a fluffy girl. In terms of muscle build, probably not too much going on there right now. And then hold on, I'm going to turn her a little bit. Okay. The problem with the shoulders in The Sims is that I have very slopey shoulders. They don't really have that going on in The Sims. So I'm going to do my best to recreate myself, but I definitely have bigger thighs than that. And they also like I feel like no matter how big your thighs get in The Sims, you still have a thigh gap. I don't have that. Definitely not me. Maybe we should hold on. Let's change like maybe this will help too. Let's change the skin tone. That seems about right, maybe. I think maybe there because I'm more neutral. Question of the day. This name came from my previous name. Skin Goblin. Got asked about a certain type of skin too many times, so wanted to change. I use Goblin in most games online, but that was taken, so I went with Caffeine Goblin because I have a bad caffeine addiction. Fair enough. What have you, I guess, what prompted you to use Goblin in most games online? Was that just kind of something that came up, or? Okay. Also, let's go ahead and give me my buzz cut because I think that will help us. And the buzz cut is in the mask hair types. Yeah, it doesn't really have my signature like hairline, but I think that's about as good as we're gonna get with buzz cuts. We could go a little bit shorter. But I feel like I have longer hair than that. Ultimately, it doesn't really matter. Oh, this, I downloaded a recolor of this hair. I guess we'll just keep it like that for now. Okay. Let's keep on working on this. Okay. I think I have a bigger waist than this. And maybe smaller hips. It's hard to tell. That looks better for me. And then my chest is a little bit bigger. Actually, I don't think it's that big. The problem is hold on. Let me look at my side view. Da-da-da. Maybe I'm lower and smaller. This is the weird part of making Sims, is doing this. Okay, I have larger upper arms. I think my forearms are a little bit bigger as well. And I don't think my butt is that big. I do have a mod that lets you change feet size. So that's pretty fun. What are my calves like? Yeah. See, from the side, my arms look correct, but then from the front, I don't know if they do. Let's see. Maybe. Actually, maybe they do. And then the shoulder, I think my shoulder size is probably about good. Okay. Now we got to go in and... Oh, you know what? Also, posture. I forget that there's like a lot of different... Actually, that looks about right. You can like change this situation going on, like the rib cage. I think maybe that's right. I don't know. Yes? Okay. Let's jump into the face. And I do have a photo, a really creepy photo of my face that we can reference for this. So I have a very oval face. I don't know if it would be better to like go through these faces and then go from there, or just work with what we have. Oh dear. No. Yeah, let's just work with what we have. Let's see. I have a different chin than that. I don't know why it looks so sharp. Maybe this one? It's hard to tell what it's doing. Like, is that even any different? Wow, it's so hard to tell. Okay, I don't know what's going on with this. Skip this. All right. This is, I think my jaw might be a little bit wider. My cheekbones are a little bit more prominent, I think. Maybe a little less. Oh, that's, I see. Okay. So mine are just regular, I guess. My chin definitely comes out a lot further, and it's not as pointy. So I'm just looking. Why do I have so many chins? Is this a thing? Or maybe that? And then a little bit more here. And then I've got more cheek going on, I think. I'm going to make my tea. We'll be back soon. Okay, sounds good. We will be here. Okay. I wonder if this is looking like me at all. I wish they had a like double chin option in The Sims, because that would be more accurate to what's going on with me. All right. Maybe we do a little, I don't know, a little less there. Okay. And then what have we got on the forehead? I feel like that forehead is okay. I think it's maybe the nose that needs to change, so. Okay. The eyebrows frame the face too, so maybe we can pick some better eyebrows and that will help. Okay, this face has very worried eyebrows. I feel like maybe those. My eyebrows are quite dark though. But I guess they do match my hair. I don't know. I guess my hair is maybe darker than that. So maybe I should go back to this. Okay. Oh, okay. That's interesting. To me, these match, but the game says that these match. So we'll just keep that. When I'm not wearing makeup, I do have pretty sparse eyebrows. Oh. Hello, Zone 702. It's getting there. It's hard to get 100% yourself in the game, but you can get a good 70 to 75%. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's a real struggle. The last time I tried making myself was like a few years ago, and I gave myself like really sharp cheekbones. I was like, that is not like I had like a diamond shaped face, which as you can tell, I do not have in real life. But yeah, thank you. I appreciate the support. Also, welcome in. How are you? How's your day going? Okay. Yeah, maybe once I get like my general features down, then it'll help me see myself a little bit better. I feel like the face shape is going okay. I think that if I could bring in my hairline or do something about narrowing my forehead, I would do that, but I don't think that that's an option. Welcome and going good playing Sims myself. Ooh, nice. What are you up to in The Sims? You playing anything in particular or just kind of vibing? Okay, we're looking for hooded eyes. I do have hooded eyes, but I would like the hooded eyes with no eyelashes attached because I want to use my CC eyelashes because I like them better. Thank you, Mags. Thank you. I haven't changed the eyes, nose, or mouth, so those will be the next features that we're working on changing. But we got the general face shape, and then we'll, get more detail from there. Now I'm just looking through the plethora of eyes I have that I could not find in my CC folder. I don't know where all of these eyes came from. I cannot tell, and I wish it was easier to organize your CC. If anyone has any tips, feel free to drop them in the Sims channel on Discord because I am struggling. That looks more like a monolid rather than a hooded eye, so maybe not that. Vibing, nice. The Sims is a good game to vibe in. What do you like doing in The Sims the most? Are you live mode, build mode, cast person? What do you prefer? Me personally, I like cast and build mode the most. I can do live mode, but I have to be in the right mindset for it because sometimes it really stresses me out. I get really overwhelmed, especially if I have more than one sim in a household. I'm like, what am I doing with my life? Who's doing what? Who do I focus on? That's a lot of eyes. Honestly, it's taking me like 15 minutes to get through them. I'm speaking in hyperbole, but all of the above. Okay, nice. Just generally a Sims person then. Question of the day. I'm Miss Ari and I enjoy writing and journaling. So that's pretty much the origin of my username. Oh, nice. Is Ari like is I'm not sure I know the connection between the name Ari and writing and journaling. Do you mind expanding? Also, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. How is your day going? Okay. Maybe. I don't know. How are we feeling? That's not too bad. What is this? See, I have these. Oh, these are the mermaid eyes. Got it. I got it. Okay. I don't think I'm mad about these eyes. It doesn't have as much of a crease as I would like because I have very, I have a very prominent line over my eye in that photo. But I think that those are pretty close. They might be a little more upturned than mine. Oop. Come back. But that might be as close as we can get. Oh, those are a little more downturned. Yeah, see, these are the exact same eye. Why do I have 4 of the same eye? 5? I have 5 of the same eye. I feel pretty good about those. Ari is my first name, but shortened. Gotcha. Okay, nice. Oh, so verse. Got it. Verse is the writing and journaling part. I'm caught up now. That makes sense. I'm really liking hearing about everyone's usernames. I think it's fun to like find out. I know like some people like Rune is like, I put it in a random generator and this is what came out. But sometimes people have a story to it and it's fun to hear, even if it is that they put it in a random generator. It took me a second to come up with what I wanted. Okay, let's move on to noses and see how that goes. I think I have a pretty, like I have a wide bridge on my nose, so we'll probably have to mess with the bridge a little bit, but yeah. What kind of things do you like writing, Ari? Also, do you like, let me know what you like being called. Do you want to be called Miss Ari, something different? Let me know. And same with you, Zone 702. I'm guessing you go by Zone, but if you want to be called anything else, let me know. Okay. Is that correct? I feel like it's a little too upturned, maybe. That one is a little too pointy. It's also hard to tell because I have my nose ring, which we'll have to add. I was thinking about that earlier. I was like, watch me forget to add my nose rings. Is that the same one? I think it is. Interesting. Do I have a whole bunch of noses as well that are copies of themselves? What is happening here? Yes, Zone is good. Okay, sounds good. Well, welcome in. When I was younger, I used to sign everything REV, but I'm older and divorced now, so now I'm Miss REV, Miss Ari, because my last name is too long for some, so that's how Miss Ariverse came about. Gotcha. Either one, Ari or Miss Ari. Okay, sounds good. We do have a regular in our community named Mr. Tinney, so we are used to adding the Mr. in front, so I can call you Miss Ari. Welcome in. Okay. Hello, Tinny. Welcome in. How are you? You are not new. Thank you for redeeming I'm new, and also no, you're not. Congratulations on the new car. That's very exciting. And you are so right to respond to my comment by saying that you just are a cool guy. That's not a cool guy pose. Speaking of the devil, right? You're very welcome. It's very true. You are a very cool guy. That's just the way it goes. Ooh. Might this be our nose? Because I have a wider bridge. Is this too wide of a bridge, though? I guess we'll have to... You know what? This might be our nose. This might be as close as we're going to get. I do think my nose comes out a little bit more, so we can maybe work on that. This is giving me the heebie-jeebies a little bit. It's giving me Uncanny Valley because it doesn't quite look like me, but it's like close enough, I guess. The kids were very happy we finally have a car. I bet they're so excited. That's so exciting. How did they react when you told them? Oh, okay. Is this our nose? I can't tell. I feel like my bridge might be a little bit smaller than that. No, I think that might be it. Okay, let's do lips next, and then we'll get bogged down in the details. My lips are a little bit harder because I have a really small upper lip, and then I guess a regular lower lip. But it's hard to find, oops. It's hard to find lips that match that in The Sims. So I normally have to like do my own finagling in order to make my lips look correct. I think I have a stronger Cupid's bow than that one, so maybe we'll keep looking. What is happening here? Why do I have these? Let's see. We want one with a Cupid's bow. Maybe we'll do one that's kind of like, no. I was going to say kind of like that, but then make the bottom lip bigger. That might be it. I don't really have, like, my lips sit pretty straight, almost like with a downturn. Like when my resting face, that's what I'm trying to say. The lines here kind of go down rather than like in a little smile. So I tend to downturn them, but that doesn't look right either. I don't know. Also, my lips are pretty narrow as well. I felt the same creating my own Simself. It's like having your voodoo doll of yourself, and then you start playing and have your first fire and are freaking out more than you've ever have with any other Sim. Not me. Me can't die. That's so true. I just picked them up from school by bike. When we all parked the bikes in the basement, I was like, wait, I have to take something from the car. They were like, okay, whatever. It's probably Grandpa's car. And then they saw me opening the car. They didn't know. And they were like, wait, what? You got a car? Oh, that's so cute. I love that. That's so precious. I bet they're so excited. That's really exciting. Do you think you're going to name your car? I know we were talking about this the other day, but... Or are you going to let your kids name your car? I've already mentally named your car the Blackberry because of what we were talking about the other day, but, you know, it's your car, so you get to name it if you so decide. Okay, I don't think these are my lips. Did anyone watch VeggieTales as a kid? I said lips just now and I remembered the silly songs with Larry, where Larry the cucumber is like, I love my lips. It's on YouTube. I highly recommend. Silly Songs with Larry was the best part of that show. Yeah. Okay. See, all these lips are just so luscious. I don't have luscious lips. I just have my lips. Okay. Maybe if we turn these down and then make the lips smaller and make this lip a little bit bigger. Okay, I think this is closer. I think this is closer. Yeah, because it's... Can I... Let's look at the side view. I feel okay about this, I think. I didn't even know naming your car was a thing. It might not be a thing where you are. I don't think I know anyone that has named his car. Fair enough. Fair enough. I have named all of my cars except for my current one, like I said last time. I like giving inanimate objects personalities. It adds whimsy. So that's my motivation. Okay, you know, I think my bottom lip is a little bit rounder. What do y'all think? Based on the picture, the creepy picture of me staring directly at the camera, how is this looking so far? Is it accurate? Not accurate? How are we feeling? I think that maybe I made my face too square. I don't know. Or maybe my face in general is too broad. Maybe I need to narrow it. Maybe that helps. Also, where's my neck at? Maybe there. I don't have that long of a neck. That is a very long neck. I don't have that long of a neck. I'll just let you guys name it Blackberry, I guess. Okay, sounds good. 60%. Okay. Any suggestions for how we can make it better? I think my upper lip is still smaller than that. She's itty bitty. Oh, that's as small as that gets. Oof. I think my cheekbones need to be a little more prominent, but I don't like how sharp they get. Also, what's the cheek situation? Oh, okay, that helps. That helps a little bit. Okay, let's is that better? Okay, maybe that helps. This doesn't look correct though. It's this right here, how like the lip sinks in. I don't think that is quite correct for me. I also think I have a bigger chin than this. I think my nose is bigger too. Let's go into detail edit for my nose because I think, hold on, let's do the side view. Let's turn me this way. Okay. This is a challenge. Okay, actually, that did help a little bit, I think. Maybe try different eyebrows. Okay, sounds good. It does not have to be perfect, of course, but close. Yeah, for sure. I'm trying to get as close as I can. At least closer than the first time that I tried would be nice. Doo-doo-doo. Music is playing right now. Oh. Let's just pick a playlist. Hold on, sorry. Where is... Ugh, I really need to work on my playlists. It's not looking good. Maybe we'll go for this and see what happens. We'll try it. We'll see if it's too distracting for me. Hello, Bracos. Welcome in. How's your day going? Okay. Let's see. I don't have... I was about to say I don't have these kind of eyebrows, but maybe I do. I don't think my eyebrows are quite that big, but I also don't think they're quite this small. Let's see if we can do something about them in detailed edit mode. So I also have a really small, eyelids. I don't have a lot of space between my eye and my eyelid. So like, oops, hold on. I think I can maybe lower them here. That's kind of more accurate. Let's arch them just a little bit. Not too bad, ready to be done with this heat wave. That's fair. Yeah, it was in the 70s Fahrenheit here yesterday and today so far, which is wild for where I live, but a lot of people are really enjoying the warm weather. Is this better, or should I just go for like standard Sims eyebrows? No. 105 yesterday and 99 today in Arizona. Ah, Arizona makes sense. I would take 70s right now. Fair enough. Very, very fair. But that makes sense for Arizona. I guess maybe not for this early in the year, and also depending on where you are in Arizona, but are you staying cool? I'm in the high 90s Fahrenheit here in Vegas. Yeah. Yeah, this is normal in June, not March. Fair enough. Does the heat wave expand across the US right now? Or is it just the Western US? Okay. Oh, also ads are going to be starting in 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Thank you so much for sticking around for ads and helping support me in our stream. I appreciate it. Okay. I think this might be as good as we're going to get. Ooh, maybe that helps. Maybe. Western, I think. Okay, gotcha. I think it's most of the Western states except for Seattle because they refuse to believe in strange weather. Seattle said, you know what? It's not for me, but thank you. Makes sense. Do I have... Maybe like that. I'm gonna skip this song. This is not the kind of energy we're going for. Okay. My ears are very flat to my head. Yeah, that's better. I think that works a little bit better. Goodness, these lips are just these lips are not quite me. Those are very nice lips, but they are not mine. Okay. Let's maybe add some eyelashes in. Maybe that'll help. Also, I guess we could also like add some of our what are these called? Can't remember what these are called. Skin detail overlay thingies. Seattle be like, you know what? We do well. We're going to continue that. 51 and rainy. Yep. Seems about right. If you can turn the heat down a little when I go on vacation in May, that would be nice. Good luck with that. I don't know if you'll have any luck with that. Okay. Does the honey overlay make it look a little bit more like my face? Or no? I guess we can flip through these as well. I'm not sure. I'll take the normal mid-80s. I'm not picky. Fair. At least you're not picky. I can't tell whether that's helping my situation or not. It's doing something weird to the lips, but that's okay. Okay. Oh, that's not me. I think I'll leave the honey one on. Ooh, I do have those corners as well. Those lip corners. Okay, the lashes that I want are not those. What is this? Oh. Different overlay. Okay. Oh, but it's for your eyes. Oh, this is the hooded eye CC. Maybe that one? Is it this one or this one? I think it's this one. But this one. Okay, we've got these other overlays. I don't think I'll get bogged down in those. Teeth are just regular teeth. Okay, and then the eyelashes that I want are these. Thank you so much for the 30 stream streak, Breakos. I appreciate it. Ugh, That emote. I love it. Thank you so much for the 30 stream streak. Thank you for so much for the support. Does that usually come up with a sound alert? Because if it has in the past, it's not doing it now, and I don't know why. I don't think it does. Okay, good. Perfect. All right. Eyelashes. I feel like my eyelashes, my normal eyelashes are pretty straight. Does that even look okay? Hello, everyone. Welcome back from ads. Thank you so much for sticking around for them. We're currently trying to pick out some eyelashes for me. My eyelashes, when I have mascara, are a little bit more curled than that. But naturally they're pretty straight. I could also, you know what? Maybe these are a little bit better for me. Okay. Do I want these? Or do I want the straighter ones? I think it depends on what vibe we're going for. Okay. I'm going to go with the more curled ones, maybe. Yeah, let's do that, and we'll copy those to all of them. Are they me? I don't know. Why does this make me so stressed? Hold on. Okay, let's do this. Turn a little bit this way. I think we're gonna give me a thicker neck. I think we're gonna lift these up a little bit. Hard to tell on that. Actually, no. I think that's fine. Let's do side view real quick. I feel like the song just played, but maybe not. Okay. The face is not quite matching, but I'm not sure what else we could do for it to match. So I think I just have a chubbier face than what we can make in The Sims. I think that's really what my problem is. Also, maybe my eyes are a little bit lower down. Can we make the lips smaller? Is that a thing that we could do? Because my lips are about as wide as my nose. Hello, Rustbolt D Techmeister 1. Wow, what a name. Welcome in. How are you? How's your day going? Also, let me know what you would like to be called. Because you have, I feel like, many options based on your username. Let me know what you'd like to be called. Welcome in. Thanks for being here. All right. Exit detailed mode. Oh, there it is. But that just makes you go. That's not quite what we're trying to do. I'm doing good. D-Tech, Rust, or Rusty is fine. Okay, sounds good. I think I'll go with Rusty. Yeah. Welcome in. What are you up to today? All right. I need small lips. We're thinking small, little, petite. I have this lips. Short? What is this? Narrow? Not narrow. Stream Elements is behaving. Look at that. Good Stream Elements. No. I don't know where all of these lips came from. I really wish I knew. No. Also, are my eyes that big? I feel like my eyes aren't quite that big. You know what? Oh, hold on. I'm looking at my picture. I think my ears are not... I think my ears are actually... I think my eyes are higher than my ears. Is that normal? I'm playing another game right now, but I was wondering if you could make a character for me. Make a character for you. What do you mean by that? Let's see. All right, maybe we give up on the lips for now. Maybe we start focusing on the other things. That doesn't look like me, but that's okay. It's fine. Let's see. All right, let's go ahead and move into clothes. Maybe. Oh no, I have to add my face jewelry. My jewelry. Oh, hello, Scattered. Welcome in. And thank you so much for the follow, Rusty. I appreciate it. Like a sim for me, I don't have the Sims, so I can't do it. Oh, gotcha. Well, it typically takes a really long time. I actually have 2 days scheduled for this one, just in case it takes us that long. So I probably wouldn't be able to do it today, or yeah, I probably wouldn't be able to do that, but here's what I'm going to do. If you want, you can join our Discord. We have a Sims channel in our Discord, and if you want someone to create a character for you, maybe you can drop it into the Sims channel and see if anyone would be willing to and has the time to do that for you. It is an 18+ Discord, just like our Twitch stream, so just keep in mind you will have to prove your age before you can join our Discord server. But yeah, I think that would be your best bet, just to make sure that you're that you have someone who can take the time to do that. Let's see. Scatter, did you send a message? Because you said also hi, and I'm trying to look to see if you sent anything else. But hello. Welcome in. Hello, Lizzie. How are you? I'm not sure if it sent me saying hi or not. It said I sent it too fast. Oh, gotcha. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I didn't see anything else. It just said also hi. And I was like, wait, what else did you send? Oh no, I missed a message. Hope you're doing well. I am. How are you? How's streaming going, by the way? I don't know if I've seen you go live recently. Hello, Glorian. How was your tea? What did you have too? What tea did you have? Okay. Oh, nose ring. That's what we were going to add. Let's see. Piercings. I think that the only septum piercing that I have is that heart one. So that might be what we have to go for today. I'm not mad about it. It is very cute. And then do we have one? that we could add that's just on the side of the nose. Do I even have that? I thought I did, but maybe I don't. I'm not seeing any noses. Maybe it's just that one for today then. That's good enough, I think. It's going well. I canceled yesterday because I was too sleepy and because allergies so allergies have been so bad for me lately too. But otherwise it's generally Mondays and Wednesdays, just late. Gotcha. Yeah, I think I'm usually in bed or sleeping by the time that you stream. But hold on, let me give you a shout out. If I can spell things correctly here. Is this working? I'm not getting the normal. There we go. Okay. If you are awake late and you would like to go over and hang out with Scattered, go ahead and give him a follow. Let's see. Thank you so much for the 10 stream streak, Lizzie. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the support. Like starting around 9 or 10 Central Standard Time. Gotcha. Yeah. I'm usually either winding down or already asleep at that time. It was great. I had caramel drizzle chicken and ooh, oh my gosh. That sounds so good. I'm good. I just ate 2 grilled cheese Sammys. Ugh, classic. Do you ever do tomato soup with your grilled cheese? That was my favorite way to do grilled cheese when I was younger. I wasn't really a grilled cheese person when I was younger, but then I found out how to fancify grilled cheese and then I was like, okay, I'm on board. Okay. Let's do close, I think. I guess we can do close and then makeup. I know the lips don't quite match. I think everything else matches as much as we can. I haven't really found lips that work for us, but we can adjust things as we go. We'll see. S tier combo, exactly. Okay. Who am I? I am a person who likes I like a mix of like vintage styles, maybe a little touch of boho. I also really like classic styles. I don't really have a defined way that I dress. And right now it's basically anything that fits. In my ideal world, I'm going to start sewing my own clothes, which I'm very excited about. In my ideal world, I would wear a lot of dresses that have a classic style and that are comfy cozy. So I guess that's kind of what we'll go for. This might be my first time seeing some of the CC because we got gifted a couple of packs from Rune, who gets them for free through Rune's work that Rune does. But Rune already has all of the packs, so Rune will send me packs whenever possible. So this will be the first time that I'm seeing a few of these things. I'm not sure if that hits me in the most flattering place. Let's see. Okay. Ooh, that sounds very good, but it would probably be tomato soup with grilled cheese rather than the other way around. Fair enough. Yeah, I used to dip my grilled cheese in, like, we used to get like a canned tomato soup from Sam's Club, which is like a huge like bulk store here in the US. And we used to heat that up and then just dip our grilled cheese in there. And thank you for asking about my stream. That's so sweet of you. Of course. How has life been, by the way? And do you have one child or multiple children? I feel like it's a really weird way to ask that question, but I was just wanting to check in. How is your kid / are your kids? But I wasn't sure how to word it. Okay, this is a very cute color. I really like that color. The dress is also nice. It's a little... I think I would want to maybe modern it up for myself in some way. I don't want to say it's matronly because it's not matronly, but it's a little... I don't know what the correct word is for it. I'm also very much a person who like enjoys just being in sneakers. Like my ideal shoe is a Keds shoe, which is why I got this CC. But then Keds also have very narrow toes, so they make my feet hurt more often than not. So I'm having to find different shoes that like give that vintage look of the Keds without squishing my little toes. But I don't think that those fit. These are very nice, honestly. These are also nice. I also really enjoy like practical clothing that you can wear to do whatever. Like I probably wouldn't go anywhere where I had to walk too much with those shoes on because then my feet would probably hurt. So if I were really wearing this outfit, I would want to wear something a little bit more practical. Let's see, 1 child, 3 cats who act like various ages of children, though. So there's that. Fair enough. So I could say children and just refer to your human child and your fur babies. She's doing great, loving life. And they got to do St. Patrick's Day stuff at school. Ooh, fun. What did they do? Hello, Vanny. Welcome in. How are you? How's your day going? OMG, look at you. You're coming together. Yeah, it's not perfect, but this is about as close as we can get to me right now. The lips are not quite right. I would love to continue working on those, but I'm going to leave them alone for a second and work on the clothes for a little while. Thank you for the reference picture. It's very needed. It's I should take that off. It's very creepy. It's just me. I was trying to be as serious as possible because I wanted to not have like take a look at my face shape straight on, right? I'm going to be serious and then I'm going to smile. Take a look at how my face shape changes because it is like my face in particular changes a lot. Ready? Serious. And then smiling. I have chipmunk cheeks. So I was trying to like not give myself a smile so that it wouldn't influence my face shape. But it is very creepy. And since we are done with that, you know what? She's just gonna go away for a little while. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yes, this. Actually, this would be Vanny, right? Vanny, is this you? Is there any way to get a link to my own channel? I'm on mobile and struggling to find a link. Is there any way to get a link to my own channel? Are you talking about on Twitch or Discord? I'm not sure what you're referencing, but let me know and we can try and help you troubleshoot. I wish you can tune the clothes like you can with the body hair on The Sims. I agree. Yeah, it's really frustrating sometimes too, because if you're making Sims that are like all the way on the like heavier side, I guess, a lot of clothes just don't sit right in the parts that like on smaller Sims are smaller. And then it just looks bulky and it really makes me mad. So I've tried to look for like clothes that's made that like CC creators have made on bigger Sims so that then it'll fit bigger Sims better. But I don't think that that's a thing, unfortunately. The leprechauns invaded while they were outside playing. The classroom was a mess, but they left gold coins. All the kids got to dress up and they look so cute. That sounds so fun. Oh my gosh, that's precious. I love that. The cheeks. I have such big cheeks. It's how it is. Thank you so much for the follow, Zone. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for joining our community. Oh, and I'm sorry you had asked what I like to write. I write poetry mostly, but journal a lot. I'm a full-time caregiver for both my elderly father and stepmom and their cats and dog and my dog and their home. So I watch streams to help body double every day. Gotcha. You are doing a lot. You are doing a lot. And I hope that you're getting the love and the appreciation that you deserve for caring for so many people and so many fur babies. And yeah, if you like our vibes and want to hang out with us in the future, we would love to have you. But yeah, I'm sending you all of the love and all of the positive vibes for everything that you're doing, because that is a lot. What kind of poetry do you like writing? Also, if I ever ask a question and you do not feel like answering it, you can either ignore it or say, I'm not comfortable answering that, or maybe I'll answer that later or whatever. I just like getting to know our viewers. So, but yeah, never feel pressured to answer anything that I ask if you don't want to or you're not comfortable with it. This is my outfit, the bunny. Exactly. That's you. In my head, that's what you look like. No, I'm kidding. You don't look like that in my head. But I think of you every time I see a bunny or there is a bunny anywhere, honestly. So I'll be a little chaotic sometimes. Fair enough. Fair enough. For the introduction thing on Discord, I needed my own link to my Twitch. Oh, I think you can click on your username, maybe. Oh, I'm not sure about on mobile. I would click on like maybe your like profile icon or click on your own username, but I'm not sure. Does anyone else know? I'm not sure what it would look like on mobile. After you mentioned it last stream, I was intrigued and started playing Palia. I now understand why you found it confusing. Oh, that was Rune who found it confusing. Rune's not in because Rune's son is sick today. Rune was in earlier. I think you were in when Rune was in, but yeah, Rune was the one who was confused with Palia. Vanny, you should have been in here the other day. Rune rage quit Palia because Rune was very confused. Hold on. Peleus. Oh yeah, I read that. Anything. Sometimes I'll write about current feelings. I've written about past traumas and happy events, and sometimes about things I see like flowers or my dog or even my bed. I wrote a love letter to my bed once. Oh my gosh, that is incredible. That is so good. OMG, bless Rune. I know. I already joined your Discord. Oh, good. Good. Well, if you ever feel like sharing anything that you create or write, we do have our kind of like creative section of our Discord, and feel free, because we are lovely and supportive community, and we like seeing what other people are creating. Obviously, again, no pressure at all. But yeah, if you ever feel like sharing, we would love to see it. Okay. All right, let me add some jewelry to this outfit real quick. I'm feeling, I wish that The Sims naturally had more like dainty jewelry, because I'm very much a dainty jewelry kind of person. Like this CC, this is kind of my vibe. My neck is too thick apparently to see this. That's the problem with this. Oh, you know what? Maybe it's the dress. Maybe I can't add, I don't think I can add necklaces with this dress. All right, well, we're not going to do necklaces then. We can do earrings, right? Let's see. I do love a good earring. I actually found, you know what? I found earrings that look exactly like this on Etsy. I have them in my saved in my favorites, because I am a huge sucker for fruit on accessories and clothes. I just love it so much. Maybe one day I will get them. And when you have a buzz cut like like I do. Like earrings are so much more fun because they're not hiding under hair. They're right there. Okay, sure will. Perfect. They look so cute. This is the sign to buy them. I mean, I agree. I did lose my wedding ring in the trash at work the other day. So maybe I should prioritize buying a new one of those. Just for context, it's just a silicone ring. It's one of the silicone rings. So it's not like made of metal or anything, but I was washing my hands and those rings kind of stretch out over time and I didn't realize how loose it was. And I dried my hands with paper towel and tossed it in the trash can and then went out to do like the customer service part of the job and then looked down and realized I didn't have it. I was like, I'm so sorry. Can you hold on? I need to go check the trash for my wedding ring. Ran over, checked the paper towel, and it wasn't in there. So I was like, well, I'm not about to dig through this trash because I had a line of about 4 people waiting for me to get back. And so I was like, well, I guess I'll look for it later. And then by the time I remembered, I was already home and the trash had already been taken out for the day. And I was like, well, that's that. There it goes. Oopsie. Talking about getting lost in games, tried out a new game on stream yesterday and it was underwhelming to say the least. Oh, that's a bummer. I was bored with it halfway through. Yeah, I saw you go live yesterday, but I was on a call with my sisters. My youngest sister loves One Piece, so we decided to watch it all together. I was like, oh, dang, I wish I could watch, but also, I love hanging out with my sisters, so I wasn't able to pop in. Yeah, which one did you play? Oh, you answered down there. A demo called Loopler. It looked fun, but it was maybe one step above an idle clicker. Oh, that's a bummer. I know it's not the best. It's not the best. Not the best situation. Good thing Tomato isn't in here. Yeah, he knows though. I told him, I think I realized when I was, yeah. I told him immediately when I realized it. Yeah. Oh, you didn't miss much. Don't worry. Fair enough. Yeah. I never had a metal wedding ring. And Tomato and I's 6-year anniversary is coming up. And then our 10-year dating anniversary will be next year. And I was like, maybe for our 10-year dating anniversary, I could get a real ring. Maybe. I'm not a really expensive person too. So I was like, I'm good with just something that isn't even considered a wedding ring off of Etsy or whatever. I don't need anything super fancy or super special, but it'd be nice to have a little bling, something that I can wear regularly. That would be nice. I don't really do stacked things. See, for this, I want something like a dainty bangle or a dainty chain bracelet or something. All of these are quite thick and loud, which isn't really my vibe. That's just not what I wear. There's this watch, which is nice, but I really don't wear watches anymore. I used to wear them a lot more when I worked outdoors with kiddos because, you had to be in a specific place at a specific time. So it was important to have that on you and you weren't, looking at your phone while you were hiking through the forest with 30 children behind you. But so the watch was handy, but I don't really wear one anymore. I don't really like any of the jewelry. I guess I'll just leave it like this. We can do makeup though. What did you think of One Piece? So we finished episode 3 last night. I'm liking it so far. There are a couple of characters that are doing a little too much, that are making me irrationally angry, and that's a me problem. That's not an anyone else problem. That's not the characters or actors problem. That's a me problem. There's just a couple of characters that are doing a little too much for my taste, and they make me angry. I'm like, you need to calm down. But other than that, I'm having a really good time watching it. And it's really fun to watch it with my sister because she's such a huge fan that she like kind of, you know, she's like, oh, I'm really excited for this character, but I won't tell you why because I don't want to spoil it. And then once we find out, she's like, oh, what did you think of this twist or whatever? So I think that really, really makes it. But yeah, it's really fun. They have really good costumes. There's some excellent actors. And it's just a quirky, good time. Okay, I hope I did that correctly. Okay, I'll check on it in a little bit. New ring, right? New ring? Mm? Oh, perfect. Okay, good. Bracos checked. It worked. Oh, let me check. Hold on. There it is. Okay, hold on. Give me just a second. I think your message is okay. Hold on. Okay, I do specifically have the question in the intros. Are you a streamer? And then yeah, so that's good. I'm not seeing anything that you would have to change. Yeah, no worries, Vanny. We do generally have the rule of no self-promotion, but I have that specifically so that people can add that in so that we can know. Okay. Perfect. Well, welcome in. I'm so glad that you joined. We're getting new friends and that makes me so happy. Yay. Okay, hold on. Let me heart that. I will check the rest of the Discord later on. I normally check it right after stream so that we can say hello to anyone who's new and things like that. So please don't feel like I'm ignoring you since I just looked. We focus on stream when we're on stream, and then I'll check Discord once we're done. Okay. Oh, makeup. We were gonna do makeup. I going through regular everyday life. I'm a little bit chill about my makeup. I don't really do anything super intense. I've been trying to experiment with things. Is anyone else out there like someone who like really appreciates the art of makeup, but also doesn't feel skilled enough to do the makeup, and then whenever they try something new, it's like, oh no, this looks awful, and now I have to commit to leaving the house like this because I don't have the time to take it off. Anyone else out there have that experience? Because that's been me. I bought this like really affordable palette that has like a light green eyeshadow in it, and I see so many beautiful looks of people wearing light green eyeshadow. And I tried it on myself, and with my hooded eyes, all you can see is like this little strip of green. And then if I raise it above the like hood so that you can actually see it, I don't look good in it. And I want to so desperately, but I cannot figure out how to make it work. But I wore it the other day. I was like, I guess we're committed now. So I went to work with that eyeshadow on. It's like, what are you going to do? There's not too much you can do when you have -2 minutes to leave the house. So yeah, It's a struggle. It's so pretty, but I look like a clown whenever I try. Yeah, when 2020 hit, like I've liked makeup since I was young. I went to modeling school and everything. And so like we learned some stuff there and I've really enjoyed it. But the problem is that they don't teach you how to do it on a face that might have like, little technical differences, right? They teach you how to do like makeup that's generally like a basic, like good for everyone type of thing. And so I've had to kind of learn on my own. But during the pandemic, I just started watching a whole bunch of makeup videos and doing my makeup almost every day just to try and practice because I wasn't going anywhere. So I couldn't look like a fool going anywhere if I ended up, messing up. So I practiced a lot then, but I'm still trying to learn. We're still working on it. Same. I want to make myself pretty, but damn, it's hard. And keep in mind that I think that there is beauty in not having makeup on. So I don't know what you look like, Vanny, but I bet you that you're pretty without makeup. I've seen you like vaguely in your profile picture, and I've heard your voice in the videos that you send of your bunnies and the kitties. But yeah, makeup, when I think of makeup, I'm like, I want to enhance what I've already got. And I've been trying to really work on like body neutrality, if that makes sense. Because there was the body positivity movement, but that didn't really work for me all that well. So body neutrality is what I've been working on for the last few years. But yeah, anyways, I liked it too. I've been a fan for almost half my life. So I've followed the manga since over a decade ago. Oh, that's awesome. I'm so glad that you liked it. I feel like it's risky when they make something like that live action. So I think it's a really good sign that so many One Piece fans are saying that they liked the live action. I feel like that's huge, especially with hooded eyes. Yes. You have to do double the shadow for those eyes. Oh my God. Yeah. And I have hooded eyes and then barely any space, like barely any eyelid. So like a lot of the looks are like, oh, you can just like fill this space with this color. I'm like, well, that's all the way up to my eyebrow and I don't have that much space. You can look up hooded eye blank tutorial for the specific looks you're going for on YouTube. That's how I did it for my eye shape. Yeah, I think I need to do that with the light green eyeshadow and see if there's anyone who's made it work for them. It might also be that the color isn't suitable for me, like the type of light green that I picked might not be suitable for me, and so it's maybe like pulling out more reds in my face or something. But yeah, I'm going to watch some TV before bed. Good luck with the sim and enjoy the rest of the stream, everyone. Bye. Thank you so much for hanging out, Glorian. I hope you enjoy your TV. Have a lovely rest of your evening, and I hope that you have sweet dreams. Thank you for the exclamation point. Good night for Glorian, Vanny. No, you. Okay. I think I like this blush look where, do y'all know, the woman, she's called Black Forager on Instagram. And I think that's the same her same handle on YouTube. She is a Black woman who, forages for, yes, you love her. I love her too. She's awesome. Her makeup looks are so cute. So cute. Like she has so many things that are lovely about her. Highly recommend looking her up. She forages for wild food and then makes incredible recipes with what she forages. And she, tells you how to find things that you can forage in your yard or in your neighborhood. She's awesome. Just awesome. But then she also she dresses very whimsical all of the time. Her hair is always cute. Her outfits are always cute. And her makeup is very cute too. And she does this sun-kissed look where she puts red blush on her cheeks and on her nose. It doesn't quite look as good on my face shape as it does on hers, but it's that's the vibe. That's the vibe we're going for. So good. I also have hooded eyes, and I do a lot of cat eye and blending colors. Yes. My oh, that's not what I wanted. Is it? Yeah. Liquid eyeliner. Sorry. Forgot the word for things for a second. My liquid eyeliner, I love it. It's like, it's hard to find waterproof dark brown liquid eyeliner, but I found one. But unfortunately, something happened where I think the seal on the inside broke. So now it's just starting to pour out the eyeliner whenever I line it. So I've messed it up so many times in this past week. You said cat eye, and that reminded me I need to go, buy myself another one of those, because it's like, it's getting into my eyelashes, and then it'll create dots on my face because it's like dripping, which is a bummer, but it is what it is. Okay. I am more of a matte makeup, matte lip type of person. I have, from everything that I've learned about my face, lip gloss doesn't look as good on me as it might on somebody else. So I usually go for matte looks. Okay. They are me, but also not me. And that's fine. They need more substance on their face. I'm a double chin kind of girly, and this person just doesn't have that. But that's okay. I'll have to find a double chin mod. Okay. That was a weird squawk that just came out of her. Is it a poison or is it a snack? Which one will you choose? A or B? This or that? Yes. Yes, I love her. She's incredible. I love when she reacts to like, there will be people who post like, oh, I ate this thing and then ended up in the ER. And she's like, what am I telling you? I'm teaching you these things so that you don't end up in the hospital. And then she ends her videos with don't die, which is so good. Be sure you know exactly what you're eating before you put it in your mouth. Okay. Formal. How formal are we going, though? Just how formal do we want to go? Well, welcome to America's 12th favorite game show. Exactly. I use eyeshadow a lot as eyeliner, but then I'm very light-skinned. Although having moved back to Puerto Rico has slightly left me with a very light, uneven farmer's tan. Ooh, the farmer's tan is so real. Yeah. Is your family from Puerto Rico? I like using eyeliner as eyeshadow. No, eyeshadow as eyeliner as well. I don't have any correct colors to use as eyeliner right now in any of my eyeshadow palettes. The moral of the story is I need more makeup. I need more eyeshadow palettes. Oops. That sounds like so much fun. Happy snacking, don't die. Exactly. Oh, eat. I need to eat. I have to make dinner first, lurk mode. Okay, sounds good. Yes. Oh, nice. I am also Puerto Rican. My family's also from Puerto Rico. We'll have to check in about that later. But yes, please go eat. Take care of what you need to. Take care of your people and your pets, and we'll be here. I moved in to care for my dad and stepmom about 3+ years ago. Gotcha. Yeah, my family is from Puerto Rico as well. From the mountains, mainly. Oh, ads are going to be starting in about 3 minutes. I think maybe let's go ahead and I'm going to head off, but I hope you have a great rest of stream. Sounds good. Thank you so much for hanging out. Have a lovely rest of your day. Take care. I think that we will take a quick break here. I'm going to move around the house, stretch my body a little bit while people are in ads. And we'll do some enrichment, some words on stream while we're on a break. So let me get that pulled up real quick. Thank you so much for the 6-month sub, Mags. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the Prime sub. Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate it. 6 months. That's wild. 6 months. Have I been streaming for that long? That's crazy. Yes, and honestly, Breako's killing it again. Hold on, let me turn on the music again. There we go. Perfect. Ooh. Killer song. Hello. Meeting is finally over. Nice. How did it go? Was it okay? I do what I must. It is Breakos's duty. That's funny. All good. Good. I'm glad. I'll allow it. Okay. Now we're working on my formal outfit. Not sure exactly how formal we want to go. We could go like putty princess mode. Or we could go like business mode, I guess. But I'm more inclined to go putty princess mode. Okay. I'm kind of feeling, yeah, that's not really my look. Maybe this. Let's see what colors it comes in. You know, I'm gonna lower my boobs again. I know for a fact they are not that high. Okay. I'd probably go. Oh, maybe that color. Hold on. A teal color? I don't know. This is the only dress that really called to me. Oh, over here. I read that in Obi-Wan's voice. My midterm went well yesterday. Yay! Good! I'm so glad. Have you gotten your grade back yet? Or is that still a does it take a while for them to grade it? Note to self, never play Scrabble with Breakos. Yeah, that's why I very rarely play Scrabble with Tomato, because Tomato's really good with things like that as well. And I only play when I'm okay with getting my ass kicked. Or countdown. I'm good at the numbers too. Oh, okay. I'm not sure what countdown is. What is countdown? Not yet. It takes a while for her to grade, but I felt pretty good about it. Yay. I'm so glad. That's awesome. That's so good to hear. We need a 1v1 Scrabble match between Breakos and Tomato. Oh, man. That would be interesting. That would be really interesting. I've been talking to Tomato because he's part of like some of the incentives that I have written up for the coffee account, for the coffee goals. And so I'm like, okay, we actually have to have conversations about like, how can we incorporate you onto stream? and what you're comfortable, like, are you comfortable with, you know, showing your face or no? And if no, like, what does that look like? So we're having those conversations now. That is something that we're thinking about. Not stunning, but feels appropriative for me to wear. I wouldn't wear spaghetti straps to a formal event. Again, it's one of the things that I've learned about my body shape and my body type. Spaghetti straps aren't really flattering for me. So like, even though this dress is gorgeous and is gorgeous on this sim, like, probably not my vibe. But then what the heck else am I gonna wear? We could go with this dress, just be super extra, right?
Ooh.
I mean, why not? Who's gonna tell me no? Honestly, who's gonna tell me no? All right, let's do it. Because why not? British/Australian game show. I can drop a link in the Discord. Okay, sounds good. I'd be game. It's just trying to get it scheduled with my lack of schedule. That's fair. That's very fair. Well, if it is something that you want, we can try and coordinate to make it happen at some point. Provided Tomato is also down. Okay. Honestly, that eyeshadow isn't bad. I kind of want to add it to my everyday. Hold on. Is it this one? Yeah. It's like a very subtle thing, but it looks good with the hooded eyes. Okay. Eyeliner. I really like this soft cat eye. I just think it's so pretty. But then I have like this tiny little cat eye, just a baby cat eye. And then I have this cat eye down here that's a little bit thicker, and it comes in like really fun colors too. But I'm more likely to go for like a natural look. Maybe that one. Oh. All right, sounds good. We'll be here, Mags. All right. We have eyelashes. What blush situation do we want? I don't think that looks good at all. I usually go for, I think, these two CC ones. I feel like a cool toned situation might be a little bit better for this look, maybe, since it's kind of a cool toned purple. And then let's see what we can do for our lips. That's nice. A little subtle, like pinky color. Hello, Rula. Welcome in. How are you? How's your day going? How has stream been? One, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Okay. If you're not following Rula, go ahead and give them a follow. They're very chill, play a variety of games, and it's good vibes over there. Of course. My day is going all right. We're currently making me as a sim. It's not a perfect match, but this is about as close as we can get to me. So yeah, I think it's going well. How's your day going? What have you been up to? Okay, is this gonna let me, hold on, is this gonna let me put on some necklaces or no? What is our necklace situation here like? Can we wear this? Oh, we can. Okay. I'm not sure if, I guess a choker would be probably the best bet for a dress like this, right? I still need to learn about what necklaces match with what necklines, but I don't know. Does that work? I think it does. I know also we have some, I think we have some like highlighter that we can put on in our skin details. So let's see. Soft highlighter. Oof. I don't want anything super bright. I think, I don't know if it goes with this very well. Okay. Will you be trying out Paralyzed when it comes out? I've heard it's similar to The Sims. Yeah, I think it depends on how much it is, for one. I've seen a little bit about it, but I'll have to see. I'll probably watch other people try it before I commit to it, because one of the creators that I follow, who was playing a lot of Sims, you know, before the news of the buyout, was kind of verbalized something that I realized was how I was feeling. Was, I'm not sure if I like the art style of Paralives, because although I like the type of gameplay of The Sims, or I find in different games too, like even if I like the type of gameplay, I'm very much influenced by the art style. So I'll have to see what it looks like in its final form too. I wouldn't be opposed to it, but also I need to have the the money for it. So that's the other thing. I need to make sure that it's worth it for me, since I'm not, you know, making a lot of money now, if that makes sense. Question of the day. The origin of my username is very boring, unfortunately. My first name is Raul, and my friends started calling me Rula, and so I just took it and used it everywhere. I love that, though. I don't think that that's boring. I think that's fun, because it's related to, you know, people that you like and people who love you calling you a different thing. That's really fun. That makes sense. Yeah, same way. Yes, exactly. So yeah, I'll have to see, but I'm looking forward to seeing what it's like, for sure, because I know that's kind of what a lot of people are thinking that they're going to default to. But I'm also looking forward to seeing how people actually feel about it when it comes out. So I'll be lurking in people's chats if they're playing, for sure. Okay. I don't have multiple piercings in my ears. Is there like a purple version of this? I can't see that. It's red. No, not quite the vibe. I feel like maybe these? Do these come in a purpley color? That's more red. That's more brown. I guess the brown isn't bad, but it's not quite matching either. There's green. There's black. There's white. Oh, there's a full gold one. That might work. Oh, what about this pink one?
Huh.
I don't know how I feel about the necklace. I'm not sure if the necklace fits what I'm going for. What am I going for? No idea. Not even a single clue. But I'm not sure if that's it. Question of the day. It's Lost to Time came up with it in like 2005 and it's stuck now. I love that. It's a long-term thing. Yeah, I debated between a few things. There was a few things that I debated between when I was coming up with my streamer username. But ultimately I decided to kind of go simple for mine. Because I am known to complicate things and then overthink them. I didn't want to do that. Okay. Do we like the bigger dangly earrings better or like a more subtle earring better with this outfit? I feel like the dangly earrings make more of a statement. The hoops aren't bad, but for like a formal thing, I feel like, you know, dangly earrings are kind of what people go for. Whether it's like a fashion rule or not, I don't know, but the 206 is from when I lived in Seattle. That might get changed at some point on here. Gotcha. When you change it, I may or may not notice. I was saying the other day, like sometimes I'll see people in other people's chats and I'll be like, is that the same this person as the one that hangs out in my stream? Because I can't remember where the underscores are and where the numbers are. I just pay attention to the words. So I may or may not notice when you change the numbers. Okay. I think I'll go with this. It sucks that my arm is clipping through the sleeve. But you know, I'm not going to get rid of my thick upper arms because that's a family trait. That comes down to me from my mother. Okay. Athletic wear. I'm going to go for What if I went for outdoorsy? Does that do anything? Of course it doesn't. How do I go back to athletic wear? Where do I go? Outfit category. There we go. Athletic. Okay. Then I might use my CC. I don't know. Just default to my standard athletic outfit that I do every time. Oh no. You know, hold on. Let's see. I would normally just like wear a tank top and leggings to the gym. That's really normally what I'm going for. Either Twitch is having issues or I am. Chat died there for a minute. Oh, shoot. I don't think we got any notifications that we dropped. Did anyone else's chat drop for them for a second? Question of the day. Lizzie is a nickname for my name, and writing love was a thing around the time that I made it, but Lizzie Love was taken, so I tacked on an E. Had it ever since. I love that. That's great. Hello, Mads. Oh, geez. So sorry about the noise. Welcome back. It was just chat. Stream was working fine. Oh, that's weird. Yeah. Question of the day. It's part of my actual name. Fair enough. Pretty standard, right?
Ah.
Okay. I tend to avoid crop tops, so that's not what I would actually wear. But that looks cute, so I'm just stick with it. And then let's go for some black sneakers, maybe? I don't know. Does it what other colors does this come in actually? Maybe we can make it fun. Maybe we can choose a different color for this. Yeah, why not? Okay. Let's I like low profile shoes. Like nothing too like chunky, I guess. As you can tell by me liking Keds. Maybe something like this. Also, I am a millennial, so I would wear no-show socks with these. That's just the way it would go. But I know that that's not in style right now. Where? I'm gonna... Hold on. Let's filter by sneakers. People wouldn't work out in those, I guess. I think these are like the closest to what I would wear. There's not really any colors that match the outfit that I'm in. But that is also very me, wearing shoes that don't match because I don't have anything else. What about a top with crops on it? You know? I wouldn't mind that. I could do that. I could do a top with crops on it. I just, in real life, I have a very short torso. So if I wear a crop top, it makes my torso look even shorter rather than balancing me out. So, but top with crops on it, why not? Could add some carrots on there. Potatoes. Okay, dang, I really, maybe I should just go for white. I could just go for that. Very standard Adidas looking shoes. Sure, why not? And I'm not going to be wearing makeup to the gym. Okay. Sweep. I don't have long hair. There we go. What PJs? Honestly, I'm living in my robe most of the time. But I don't really... Silk robes are a sensory nightmare for me, so I wouldn't wear them. I would be more likely to wear something like this. Just comfy cozy. Just cozy vibes. Or like something like this. I think this is like my default. Oh, there's this robe. But I don't know if I like any of the colors. Okay, I am going to... I don't think there's any fuzzy socks in The Sims. So I'll just put on some regular socks. And then I'm going to add a different sleepwear. We can go for the Victorian ghost vibe. I think maybe something like this would be more what I would do. Sure, why not? Oh, the one that was playing before? I didn't even register it. Hold on. Which one was it? Babylon by Megan Clare was the one that was playing before this one. And this one is Heartstone by Gabrielle Catoni. Or Gabriel Catoni. Yeah, of course. Okay. That's it for sleep. I can't. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'm a I'm a disabled girly, so I'm spending most of my time at home. So making multiple sleepwear outfits makes sense for me, I think. I was gonna say like big t-shirt and PJ pants would probably be the vibe we'd go for. But I don't think we have like big t-shirts the way I want them to be. And I haven't found any CC that really works for it either. Sometimes I'll do this and then leggings on my Sims, but I want like genuinely big t-shirt. Maybe I'll, I don't know. Sweatpants? Oh, those are very high-waisted. Like these joggers are kind of the vibe. In real life, I have like gray men's sweatpants that have a hole in them that I wear. But I'd like to get some like cuter loungewear that makes me feel like a person. Maybe it'll be one of the things that I make for myself when I start sewing things. Yeah, let's just go for that. And then I'm never barefoot in the house because I am the flavor of autistic where I don't like the feeling of anything being like any like floor debris being on my feet. It freaks me out. So I'm always wearing socks at the very least, if not my slippers. But I prefer to wear my slippers like on very cold days or just at night when I get up to go to the bathroom. Usually I'm in just socks. Me too. No one understands. Really? No one understands? I totally get you. I can't stand the feeling of things being on my feet. Like there's like little bits of debris and crumbs. No, thank you. Absolutely not. I hate it. That's why I preferred carpet when I was a kid. And my mom always hated carpet because it just collected dust and everything and she'd have to vacuum it versus with tile or wood, she would just have to sweep it up. Like I can be barefoot on carpet just fine as long as it's clean, which ideally it is. But no, hard floor surfaces, I always have to have socks on. My family always asks why I'm never barefoot. Oh, really? Yeah, Tomato is the opposite. Tomato doesn't like anything on his feet at all. So he is barefoot as often as he possibly can. And then even like he has like those zero shoes, like hiking shoe, like all of his shoes are zero shoes, like zero drop shoes, like barefoot shoes so that he can feel the floor. And he always has to tie his shoes very loosely because he doesn't like anything being tight on his feet. So whenever he's in the house, he is barefoot 100% of the time. Whereas I'm the socks kind of autistic. He is the barefoot kind of autistic. I understand. I just can't do it because it's too warm out here. Yes, that is so fair. That's fair. When we lived in Puerto Rico, I was probably barefoot on the tile floor just because it was too freaking hot. That's fair. To wear socks, I either need the thinnest socks or it needs to be cold. That is very fair. I think in that situation, I'd probably do like just house flip-flops if I didn't want to feel things on the floor. But I also haven't owned a pair of flip-flops in probably over 10 years because they're not pain friendly. My toes cramp when I have to keep a flip-flop on my foot. Okay, party. This is not the vibe. May I demonstrate to you why low-rise pants don't look good on my body type? Just take a look at this as a little demonstration of why it does not look good. Flip-flop is my go-to every day, all day. That is fair. When you live in tropical climates, it totally makes sense. They hurt my feet a lot. So I have sandals that I'll do in warm weather. With a strap around the heel so that my toes don't have to like hold on to the shoe when I walk. But yeah, they're just not pain friendly as someone with fibromyalgia. Okay. All right, party. What would I wear to a party? An invisibility cloak, probably, to be completely honest. If that were an option, that would be my go-to for a party. What else? Okay, I'm going to a party. Put myself in the mentality. I'm going to a party. What would I wear? Oh, this is a big t-shirt. Wait, hold on. Where did that go for this? Hold on. There it is. Okay, yes, this is more the vibe. Big t-shirt. What is that? I think these are all real Coach shirts. Yeah, that's the vibe. Okay, I feel better about this. This is cozy. Okay, party. Going back to party. This is nice. That's why flip-flops in Brazil are super comfortable, even the cheapest ones. Oh, that's fair. Are they like, what makes them comfortable, I guess? Are they like, do they have arch support? Are they thicker straps? I don't know if this question makes sense to ask, but okay. I'm not sure if I'll go with that top, but we're trying something here. Okay. It sucks that the top is clipping. Also, what is going on with the pants in the back? I don't like those folds in the back of those pants. Is that on all of them? Yeah, I don't like that. Never mind. We're not picking that. I like the way they look on the front, but not so much on the back. Let's see. Okay, let's filter it here. What's that? I don't remember having that. They are made of rubber. The straps are usually thin and only on the front. Gotcha. I guess it's easier if I send a picture. I'll send it on gallery. Okay, sounds good. That's a little too high-waisted for me. That is also a little too high-waisted for me. That's a little bit better. There's more of the vibe of what I would wear. Ooh, fun with the stars. I kind of like the texture or the pattern on that. But I'm not sure about the top. I don't know. Maybe that's not. Oh. Okay. This bodysuit and that skirt do not work together. Noted. That's not quite. This is a struggle. Oh yeah, yep. Yeah, it was glitched. It's because it was CC on top of, I think, maybe another CC thing. I can't remember. Maybe a dress. Maybe a dress to a party. Let's see. We're looking for like an A-line dress, maybe. It also depends on what kind of party it is, right? Like New Year's Eve party is going to be different vibes than like backyard barbecue, you know? Also, is a backyard barbecue considered a party? Or like, let's say a birthday party that's a backyard barbecue, you know? Okay, I think maybe we were the closest with... To be completely honest, I'd probably wear jeans, but... Maybe we're the closest with this. Let's try and find another top to go with this. Maybe a little bit... Ooh, no. A little bit more vintage looking. Sent it on the gallery. Okay. Gallery. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. This isn't random. We're talking about flip-flops on stream. Just Mags sending pictures of flip-flops. No big deal. Those always rub between my toes. Yeah, I had a pair like that when I was younger. They worked okay for what I needed them for back then, but as I age, my pain increases. So probably wouldn't work for me now. But they do look comfortable. As comfortable as, you know, a flip-flop can be. That's so cute. Maybe I'll make myself this IRL. That looks very cute. I know I don't wear crop tops, but I can wear them with high-waisted things. I shouldn't, but I do. I kind of like that. It's fun. It's cutesy. It's whimsical. That's the vibes that I'm trying to go for now in my life, is just like, let's just add some whimsy. See, look how cute that is. Is that my color? No. Do I care? No. Okay, what kind of shoes would go with this? Probably wedges, but I also don't wear heels because fibromyalgia. These would probably be what most people would go for. And I don't mind them. And this is my Simself, so we can dream a little bit, right? Fair enough, using it all my life probably gave my feet resistance to rub damage. That's also true. Yeah, you probably have toe calluses, right? They're very light on the feet, yeah. If I go outside and walk all day in these flip-flops, I certainly get blisters. Gotcha, yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, I would normally wear those to like the pool or the beach when I was younger. Okay. I'm liking this. It brings me joy, and thus we accept it. Let's look at maybe some necklaces to wear. That's kind of what I would go for. Maybe I would change it to a little bit more pink so that it matched the outfit. Yeah. Nah, no toe calluses here, and I'm not sending a picture. Good. You'll just have to believe me. Mag said absolutely not to feet pics. He came out in front of the issue and he was like, absolutely not. That's funny. Okay, I kind of want to add some nails to this. I don't often do my nails because my nails get really, unfortunately, very weak when I do my nails. They like peel and crack. But for a party, why not? We can have a little fun. Yeah, something neutral like that. That's cute. Ads are going to be starting in about 3 minutes. Thank you so much for sticking around for ads and helping support me in our stream. I appreciate it. Vanny. No dogs? That's too funny. Okay, we're going to a party. Maybe we can ham it up a bit. Maybe we can... No, I don't like that. I immediately changed my mind. I think this one has glitter, which again, I don't really do makeup with glitter. It's just doesn't look good on my face, unfortunately. I would love for it to, but it just doesn't. But maybe we can do, I don't know, something fun. Oh, I kind of like the way that looks from far away. That's kind of nice. Maybe we can do the eyeshadow that we did earlier. Yeah, maybe that one. Okay, and then cheeks. We could do just a nose, but I do like my cheeks to have some blush on them. Give me some color. Maybe we can play with...
Ooh.
Okay, maybe a little less. And then lips. Again, going for a matte look. No dogs. The orange isn't bad. I'm the same way because of all the dishwashing and cleaning I do daily. So I do long press-ons. Yes. I even go to nail techs and have them paint what I want on a set of press-ons, especially if I have something specific in mind. Oh, that's smart. Yeah, I've seen some brands that are like, I've seen other people's nails and I'll compliment them and they'll be like, "Oh, these are just press-ons. They're really nice." So I've seen people have them on, but I did try press-ons and they also... Oh, actually, no. I did glue. Maybe I should try press-ons. I'm just afraid to do it because the last time I tried, it took my nails 4 months to heal. And I don't want to go through that again. So I'm nervous about trying it, but maybe Maybe I'll try at some point. Because I like pretty nail designs. It's fun. But I also break my nails really easily. Right now, they're very long. I don't think that you can see them very well. I mean, not very long, but they're like longer than I normally would let them be. And only one of them is broken. But they're still holding up okay, so I haven't cut them. Okay. I think that's good for this outfit. And then we'll do swimwear. Swimwear is something that I struggle with IRL. This is precious. Can we just stick with that? I still don't know exactly what kind of swimwear looks good on me as a person. And that's something else that I could sew for myself. So maybe someday I'll sew myself a swimsuit that actually looks good on me. I kind of like that light green one. I probably would never do a strapless on myself because I'm fearful that it's just gonna fall off, but maybe I'll try it one day. Great for tanning though, because then you don't get the strap tan. We got 3 new Discord members. Nice. That's very exciting. And I think we got 3 new followers today as well. Maybe 2 or 3. Yay. Our community is growing. Oh, so sweet, Mags. Okay. I am going to give myself a hat. Because there was a point in my life where I was given a diagnosis that was incorrect. And based on that diagnosis, I was told that I could not be in the sun. So I was wearing a lot of sun covering. And then I found out that I was misdiagnosed. So I was like, I'm going to allow myself to have some sun at least. Maybe the brown one? That's fun. Also, when you have a buzz cut, your scalp is a little bit more exposed to the sun. So maybe I should just in general be wearing more hats when I go outside. Should I do sunglasses as well? Make myself like look like a diva? What a queen. I don't know if these match the swimsuits vibe. Hold on. These are so cute. I want these IRL. I want these fairy wing sunglasses in real life so badly. Those are just regular glasses. Do I not have like, I think these are my most diva-esque sunglasses. They're not bad. Which ones do I like better? I think I like the black rim better. Gotta need that vitamin D, honestly. And with how much time I spend indoors too, like I have a huge lack of it. Like I wore a skirt the other day and it's just shocking the difference between, honestly, it's shocking the difference between my face color and my chest color. Cause I don't like, it's winter time. So I'm wearing high collared things right now. But then the difference between my upper body and my lower body is so intense because I never go outside. And when I do, I'm wearing long pants. Like I very rarely wear anything shorter than like mid calf. I'm going to change that. I'm going to sew my own clothes that's comfortable, that shows a little more leg. So that, you know, maybe we can have a little bit of color on our legs. Carefully and safely, of course, still wearing sunscreen and all of that. But yeah, I'll work on it. I think that, again, when I have, I'm hoping within the next, within 2026, I will start posting, start doing like, I'll have a YouTube channel where I do more creative things. So when we move, I'm hoping to do videos of our, of like decorating our new space, and, you know, doing renter friendly upgrades to our space and things like that. But I'm thinking also maybe I'll do some sewing videos, obviously more painting videos and things like that. Just all creative things. So that'll be coming hopefully within 2026. So maybe I'll make a video of me making some shorts. Maybe. I doubt it's ever going to be shorts just because shorts don't work for my body ever. But more than likely skirts and dresses that are a little bit shorter that I can get some color on my legs. We have a lovely community. Feel free to interact in chat or on Discord if you are comfortable. Yes, agreed. Yeah, don't forget to sunscreen the top of your head if you're out in the sun with short/no hair. Learned that one the hard way a few years ago. Okay, you're gonna have to tell me more about that because I don't know how to do that without, like, I have very thick hair, right? So you can't actually really see my scalp unless I have it parted. But I also don't know how to do it to where it's going to reach my scalp because I have like it's like a carpet of hair. And also I have very dark hair. So if I put sunscreen on my hair, I'm going to like, it's going to look like it has sunscreen on it, if that makes sense. So tell me more about that. If you want to put it in the Discord, like how you do that, let me know because I don't really know anything about it. I would just wear hats normally. Or I wouldn't spend enough time outside to where I felt like I needed to do anything. But yeah. Is there scalp sunscreen? I don't know. I have a sun allergy of some kind. I get tiny blisters all over my exposed skin. That sucks. I think my mom used to get that as well, and then it went away for her for some reason. But I know that there's a lot of people who get that as well. I'm so sorry to hear that. That sucks. Vanny, more like vampire. Oh no. That's funny. It's just on the exposed parts of the scalp, I think. Okay. Well, there's not too much of that on my head. I have like these patches are a little bit more sparse, like balder, I guess. So maybe I could just put them in my bald spots. But yeah, maybe I could do it here. I'll have to see. Oh yeah, you'll probably be okay if it's thicker, more of an issue when there's more scalp visibility. Gotcha. Wherever the sunlight has direct sunlight. Gotcha. Hats are a quick solution. Very good. Yeah, I need to get me more hats that work better for me as well. Hey, speaking of hot weather outfits, we have hot weather outfits. Yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I need to get myself some more hats, better hats. Because I have a few, but to be completely frank, some of them make me look like a huge freaking nerd, which I'm okay with. Like, it doesn't really bother me. Like, I have a bucket hat that's slightly too big for me that has some shorebirds embroidered on it, and then I have one pin from every national park that I've been to, and it's like over 20 national parks that I've been to, so it's just like full of national park pins, and I look like a huge dork in it, but I love it so much. And then I have one that looks like very much like an Australian outback hat that I wear when I go hiking as well. And then I have a ball cap that doesn't quite fit me well from Life is Good, and which is a brand. And I think that's it. So I need better fitting hats is the moral of the story. Okay, this looks super cute on this sim. don't know if it would look good on me in real life, but I wish I could wear something like this in real life. But let me tell you, those shorts wouldn't work for me. My shorts ride up on the inner thigh, but only on one leg. So yeah, that's why shorts don't work for me. I actually kind of like that bright coral color. And honestly, like forearm, it's a cat. I'm keeping that one. Forearm, I'm a big, I don't know if, I think I've said this before. It's a weird thing to say, but I'm a big forearm person. Like I find whenever like people have nice forearms, I notice. And I feel like, you know, these kind of like bigger, not wristbands, bracelets. There we go. These bigger bracelets kind of accent when people have nice forearms. And it looks good with this outfit for some reason. I'm not big on this one. I don't know about the color on this though. Hold on. Is it? One's a little more muted. Okay. I'm not mad about the yellow socks, but I don't think... Okay. I do not use a hearing aid. Take off the necklace. I'm not mad about the yellow socks. I kind of like the bright colors. I don't often do bright colors in my own outfits. I think partially because I'm a little scared of them and partially because like I don't really do neon colors. But I'd like to start incorporating more bright colors in my wardrobe. I realize I hope that this has been an entertaining stream. I'm just here talking about like my likes and interests. And like, although, you know, a lot of streaming is like talking to yourself, I feel like, at least for me, I'm not often talking about myself for an entire 3-hour stream. I might be wrong about that, but I don't know. Or maybe it's just that I feel like I'm talking about things that maybe people wouldn't be interested in, but it's relevant to what we're doing. So hopefully today has been entertaining. I hope it hasn't been super boring. It probably hasn't been everyone's cup of tea, and that's totally fine. But hopefully it's at least entertaining. I would normally wear ball caps, but I wouldn't mind getting something with a wide brim for being out in the sun. Yeah, I do enjoy a wide brim. I do have a hat that my mom got me when we went to there was a gift shop at a place that we went to, and it's like a white wide brim hat, and then it has like these like cords with beads on the hat, the head part, whatever this part is. And then the beads are like little sea stars and shells and things like that I think is really cute, that I'm looking forward to using more when we move to a place with warmer weather and more places to go swimming and things. Okay. You know, I really like the bracelet, but I don't think it fits the vibe. But I will keep that in mind for another time. But I do want something to make my forearms look sexy, so we're going to look for something like that. Hold on. Maybe something like this. And then the black matches the black band, but I would be more likely to wear a brown. Or a black belt, I should say. But I'd be more likely to wear a brown one. And then I probably would never wear these shoes because, again, it's the thing of like you know how you have to, maybe not everyone's like this, I don't know. But I have to like push my big toe down to keep shoes like this on whenever I take a step. And that causes my entire like toe to like the tendon on the bottom of my foot. It all cramps. So I would probably never wear these in real life. I would be more likely to wear, I'll show you. That's why I got these, a CC of these, because these are nice strappy sandals, but then you don't have to like keep your, like press your toe down to keep them on. but I don't think that these work for this outfit. I think these work better for this outfit. So... the blue ones look better with this. I don't know about this arm thing. I'm stressing about this and I don't need to be stressed. There's literally no reason for me to be stressed. I know the blue looks good with the, oh, maybe the teal. Yeah, let's do the teal. What makes a forearm nice? I think just muscular forearms is what I look at. Like, I worked with, I know I've mentioned this before. I worked with a woman who she did a lot of the ropes course type stuff, the climbing wall and things like that where I worked, and she had really nice forearms. I was like, I can't look at your forearms and not be attracted to you. So you need to stop. You need to like wear a sweater or something. Just keep those covered. So that's me. That's a little about me. I love it and count me entertained. I'm glad. Hey, if there are messages here, you're good. So fair. That is very fair. I enjoy the stream. Good. I'm glad. If people are here, it's entertaining. That is also fair. Keep those sexy forearms covered. Honestly, though, I mean, she was already like, I was already very, very attracted to her. So like, it didn't then help that her forearms just like got more muscular over the course of the time that we worked together. I was like, this is unacceptable. You need to stop, please. Okay. I kind of want a ring with this outfit. I don't know why. I don't like any of the rings though. That's the bummer part. Okay. And then let's do some sunglasses because this is our warm weather. We could do the same sunglasses or something different. Okay. Bracelet is still bothering me. It just stands out a little too much. Honestly, this like summer reminds me of summer camp because I worked a lot of summer camps back in my day. And then summer then just reminds me of like friendship bracelets. Anyone else a friendship bracelet person at all? I used to wear a lot of friendship bracelets. I think I'm going to change these to brown. See, this is what I do in real life is I'll like come up with these really cute ideas and try new things with my outfits. And then I'll look in the mirror and be like, this is too bold. People are going to notice me. And then I'll take off all the things that make the outfit interesting and be like, perfect, I'm boring now, and leave the house. Like I'm just afraid of being noticed. I don't like being perceived. So I just would rather hide away in my shell. But again, that's something that I'm trying to work on, is just like, let's dress in ways that bring me joy and make me happy. Granted, if it were actually bringing me joy, I don't think I'd take it off. The problem is when I try something bold and it's like, I don't feel like it's working, or I don't feel like it's me, then I'll take it off. I'll have to think about that. It's a new insight that I just realized about myself. Because if I liked it, then I wouldn't take it off. Just a thought. What is it? Oh, I see. Those have a... Okay, no, I'm going to keep the brown. All right. Should we add a hat to this outfit? Let's see if there's a hat that we feel good about. What is this? Is that a chicken leg with a face? Is that a drumstick with a face? What is this? Wow, that art is so bad. Not the art itself, just like it's so pixelated. One thing I do miss about having long hair is being able to wear bows like this. Like if I could, I'd wear big bows. Oh, we could do, never mind. Isn't there like a bandana situation somewhere? No. I thought there was a bandana somewhere, but I can't remember where. Is it here? Oh yeah, here. Guess not. Ooh, I like putting on, I don't know why, but I put on these ice cream earrings on most of my summer outfits. It just makes sense to me. I think that was a lemon. Really? No, I have to go back. But why does it have these like white things on it? See what I mean? I need to head to bed. Thank you for stream today. Of course. Thank you so much for hanging out, Vanny. Have a lovely rest of your evening. Sleep well. Sweet dreams. Could we get an exclamation point good night in chat for Vanny? Vanny already did it for herself, but could we get another one? Me, whose closet is several boring work shirts, a few nicer solid color shirts, and a dozen tie-dyes. Oh my gosh. I love that. Yeah, see, tie-dye is another thing that just doesn't work on me. It is, I can't do very vibrant colors. They make me look like, literally they make me look sickly. Like I like I'm green. There are some colors that I can do in tie-dye, but most tie-dye colors they don't look good on me. I like them on other people, but when I put them on, I look like I'm sick. Could be an onion. I don't know. We'll have to look it up later. I need to know now. Thank you so much for the exclamation point good nights for Vanny.
Ah.
Okay. Yeah, we're going to stick with our ice cream earrings. See, we added some whimsy. Maybe, you know what? If we're going to be actually true to me, I would wear, no. I was going to say I would wear Keds, but I'm going to leave it. It's fine. Ooh, I like the hoop earrings. Everything else is going to have to change. Let's see. Cold weather. I really like this cold weather outfit. This is kind of my go-to for most of my Sims. Okay, we're going to do this. Again, in real life, probably wouldn't be able to wear this, but it's The Sims and we can dream a little bit. Oh, this looks like if I were going to like a fall farmer's market or something, I would wear this. Very cute. No, I don't like those boots. Let's see. The bright colors are probably not part of your color season then. No, I'm a dark autumn. So we don't have, well, I guess we do have some bright colors, but they're very specific. I mean, I guess that would be true for anyone's color season, but hold on, let me see. Neons are not within our color pattern, but well, I guess, yeah, we have like oranges, yellows, but those are usually our brightest colors, I think. Yeah. I even got shoes for vacation that are a colorful disaster. My partner said anyone else I would say that looks bad, but no, that's you. Oh, I love that. If you are comfortable sending a picture of those shoes, I'd be curious to see what colorful disaster vacation shoes look like. They sound very interesting. Yeah, and I love, like, there are a lot of people who can pull off like really loud, like colorful outfits with like big patterns, and I'm like, that looks incredible on you. And, you know, to me, I know that it would never look good on me. So we just accept that, and we enjoy it when other people wear it, and that's how that is. I just know that those things don't look good on me. I'm more of a muted color kind of guy. Okay, I really do like these earrings. I want them to be gold. And then we're going to go for a fall look here. I think this is sparkly. Okay. I think, yeah, that was the look that we liked earlier. Maybe I'll do like a little bit brighter of an eyeliner. Sure, why not? Cheeks. Maybe we'll go for... yeah, I've been doing this orangey tint this entire time, so that's fine. And then I don't know if we need anything on our lips. I probably wouldn't wear anything lip-wise with this. This is like my dream fall outfit. The shoes, I probably would pick something different though. I think that they're a little, I don't know, they feel a little skinny for this outfit. Like, I would probably wear something a little wider. Honestly, I have boots that are like basically like somewhat between these two colors. This like orangey brown and this darker brown. So I'd probably wear that. Okay. Yeah, that feels good to me. I'm not sure I have a picture in there at home, but I'll look and see. Okay, no worries. Well, I found one of the label, at least. The soles are bright orange. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm not a bright color person at all. I recently found out I might be a soft autumn. I love soft autumn. Like, if I could have picked a color scheme for myself that would look good on me, soft autumn would have been it. That's like my vibe. Even though I believed I was a summer for a really long time. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think I'm a dark autumn. I've never been actually like professionally assessed. But I'm almost positive that I am a dark autumn. But that's exciting that you found that out. Soft autumn colors are so lovely. How did you find out? Okay, I'm going to add another outfit. So this is going to kind of be the fall version. And then I'm going to add one that's like full winter, like winter. Okay. White is also not my color. I do like this, but white isn't my color, so I probably wouldn't wear that. And I can't say that I would wear anything Coach. Not that either. Hold on. Okay, we're looking for like something like cozy. I like cozy. If I could wear, like, see, this is, hold on. Let me put some pants on myself real quick. That's low cut. Okay. If I could wear sweaters like this, like these vibrant colors, I would. Like these are so fun. And I love this like stripe style. It's very 90s and it makes me super nostalgic. Particularly in like these kind of like, I don't know, these bright colors. It's so fun. But whenever I wear stuff like that, it just like swallows me whole. It doesn't like Gaby as the person gets lost behind the pattern, if that makes sense. The pattern doesn't help me look better. The pattern is me at that point. Does that make sense? The soft autumn colors are so nice. They really are. Trying to find men's shoes in my size in fun colors was borderline impossible and stumbled on them at a grocery/department store in Michigan, so they're mine now. Oh, I love that. I think you've said you're tall, right? You're like over 6 feet tall. Watch you be like super small. You're like, no, I'm 5'1". Nothing wrong with being any height. Just to point that out. Okay, I kind of really like this outfit. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at this outfit. Why when I click on it, it doesn't do anything? So let's try and get a color that would actually work. Again, crop tops aren't usually what I go for. I can wear them with high-waisted things. It just accents how short my torso is, but sometimes the outfit is cute enough that it's worth it. But I'll never wear like a crop top with like lower cut stuff. It does not look good on me. Oh, it's interesting because it has a collared shirt under it. Honestly, I really like the blue. Again, not my color, but I like it on this sim. I'd probably go for a darker wash jean though. Especially for winter time. Or we could go, ooh, this color combination. Is anyone here old enough to remember the early 2000s when this color combination was really popular? Light blue and dark brown, like a chocolate brown. Do y'all remember that? That was my favorite color combination to wear back in the day. And then pink and brown, like a light pink and a chocolate brown was also really popular back then. Does this look okay now though? Like, is that a color combination that would be appropriate now? Not appropriate, but like, does this match is my question, I guess. Yeah, 6'2". That's what I thought. And my shoes are size 13. Gotcha. Confirmed. Gaby doesn't like short people. That is not confirmed. Absolutely not. That is false. I say that as someone who thought that I was short for a very long time. Most people would tell me that I was short when I was younger. I'm average height for US standards. But I got made fun of a lot for being short when I was younger. Short people unfollow quick. No. We're almost the same height. Oh, nice. We have a lot of tall people in here. Don't hit your head. Only all the time. Oh no. Oof, I don't remember the light blue with chocolate brown. I remember skinny jeans with either pink or white shirts. Oh, interesting. I wonder if it was because I remember, I think on the Disney Channel, there were a lot of people that wore that color combination. And then a lot of stores, like the preppier stores, sold that color combo. It's like burned in my mind. I noticed that my undertone was pretty olive when I had a summer tan. Oh, and when I looked closer, it looked like I might have a lot of yellow in my skin as well. I thought I was neutral/cool tone for a long time. When it comes to myself, it's kind of hard to see. But that made me reevaluate my color season and I started looking it up. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I thought it was warm toned for a really long time, but then I realized I'm actually neutral toned because I have veins that are both blue and purple, or like green and purple on my wrists, which is another way that you can tell what your undertone is. I lean more warm, but I am very much neutral, which helped me find better makeup colors, which was nice. I just remember the frosted tips of the late 90s, yes, which I thought was silly back then. I guess I was right. Yep. Have to get some sleeps. Thanks for streaming, Gabs, and chat. Of course. Thanks so much for hanging out, penguins. Have a lovely rest of your evening. Sweet dreams. Okay. I'm going to leave this like this. And I am going to change the makeup, I think. I think I'm going to change the blush color to be, yeah, a little more cool toned. I think that works better with this outfit. Okay. The last things I just want to go through and confirm with y'all. Okay. We've got, I am a Renaissance sim, so I want to be good at many things at once, which is very, very true. My traits are loves the outdoors, creative, and then earlier I was debating between either cat lover, animal enthusiast, or perfectionist. So I'm going to put a poll in the chat, and you can help me decide my last trait because I can't pick. So, what should be Gabby's last trait? So we're going to go, what was it? Perfectionist. And then there was animal enthusiast and cat lover. Also, I'm just going to flip through these real quick. If there's any other one that you want me to add in here, let me know. But you know what to do, chat. Oh no, I'm scared now. Are we going to have to do a wheel? Okay. Let me know if there's any other ones that you think should go into the poll. Yes, I will use the wheel if it does tie. And then this is the last one. All right. If you want me to add anything else, speak now or forever hold your peace. Do, 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 do. Watch this die. Okay, so all of these are the traits. There's ambitious, cheerful, childish, clumsy. I already have creative, erratic, genius, gloomy, goofball, hot-headed, practice makes perfect, romantic, self-assured, unflirty, art lover, bookworm, foodie, geek. I already have loves the outdoors, music lover, active, child of the islands, child of the ocean, glutton, kleptomaniac, lactose intolerant, lazy, materialistic, neat, perfectionist, slob, vegetarian. You know what? Neat is something I should add on there. Yeah, I think I need to add neat on the poll as well. Animal enthusiast, bro, cat lover, dog lover, evil, family oriented, good, hates children, jealous, loner, loyal, mean, non-committal, outgoing, and snob. And if you're going to suggest something, I will only add it if it's actually true. Your camera is covering of it a bit. Oh, shoot. You're so right. Was it okay that I read it out, or do you want me to move it over? Okay, neat. I feel like lactose intolerant is such a bummer to add as a trait. Meat? Meat? My trait. I am meat. I'm not going to add lactose intolerant because I think that would bum me out if that ended up being my trait. Okay. So, the traits that I've added are perfectionist, animal enthusiast, cat lover, and neat. So you can vote on that. I'm going to give everyone 2 minutes to do that and no additional votes. So you only get 1 vote, and we're going to start it. All right. It's going. Put in your votes. Let me know what you think. If you add to the poll, I don't get the joke, but I don't know if you can explain it. Is it a dirty joke? If you add to the poll, I don't get the joke. All right. Get your votes in. Get your votes in. Oh, if you added lactose intolerant, I would vote on it. No. That I knew that would happen, which is why I didn't add it. I don't want lactose intolerant to be a defining trait. There's no joke, only the honest truth. Well, at least you're being honest. All right, we've only got one vote. Anyone else want to put your thoughts or opinions in? Raw truth, actually. Honest truth is redundant. Oh, that's true. Not you adding Bracos. Only one vote? Y'all are really going to let Mags have it? You're not going to fight? Okay, we've got 3 votes now. Anybody else? Got a little bit of time left. Here we go, here we go. Okay, last few seconds. Oh, there we go. All right. Cat lover has taken it. All right, we're going to go with cat lover, which I approve of. Yes. Oh no, Wheel. I'm sorry. Maybe we should make Cadet. Y'all want me to make Cadet in a future stream? Not the clapping and the music in sync with the poll reveal. Incredible. The timing, impeccable. Okay, so what we've got. I don't know how to add different pronouns. I could do custom and just like put like the, and then here, I guess just like mix them up. Yeah, sure. Let's mix them up. Okay, so Gaby, Glimmers, custom pronouns. We've got all of these options for gender, sexual orientation, attracted to everyone. Romantic boundaries, I just left those the same. I put young adult. How do I look as a regular adult? I'm somewhere between a young adult and a regular adult. I don't know which one I am, so I just left it as young adult. I have the default walk style. How do y'all feel about this voice? How does that sound? Yes, Cadet deserves her own stream. I was thinking, like, would y'all... I don't know how long it takes to make a pet, so I don't want to, like, dedicate one entire stream to her, but maybe we'll, like, do, you know, the first part of stream is making Cadet on Saturday, and then the rest of stream can be a link to the past, maybe? Does that sound like something y'all would want to do? Cadet gets to design Cadet. We sit her in my lap and we ask her opinions. She'd be like, please let me go. Or she'd be like, let me just take a nap. Sounds good. Matches your tone. Okay. Make tomato too. Okay. I could make tomato. I wonder if I should I? Tomato's a little bit harder to make, and I can't give you any context for that. Because y'all have not seen him. I wonder if I should, I will consider whether I want to do that on Saturday or whether I want to make that an incentive for a future goal. Into a sim. Incentive? Because he will take a little bit longer to make as well. Keeping the privacy, of course. Oh yeah. And there's no way that we could get to what tomato looks like, really. Because tomato is I think, unique looking individual in some aspects. Again, I can't give you any context for that, but maybe in the future, if he ever does a face reveal, then you'll understand. Name Tom Ato. Wouldn't it be first name tomato, last name shark? Because that's his full username. Tom Ato. That's really funny. Okay. Voice sounds good then. Okay. And then we have Renaissance Sim. Oh, hold on. My likes and dislikes. I like comedy, fishing, gardening, guitar, handiness, painting, piano, singing, video gaming, blue, brown, green, pink, purple, alternative music, classical music, island music, nature soundscapes, pop music, singer-songwriter music, strum strut music, winter holiday music, and world music. And I dislike mischief and kids radio music. And then my traits are loves the outdoors, creative, and cat lover. And then these are our outfits. Outfit number 1. This is our everyday outfit. This is our formal outfit. Athletic. Sleep. Party. Oh, wait, we have multiple sleep. This is 1 sleep. This is 2 sleep. This is 3 sleep. 3 sheep. And then this is our swimwear. Hot weather. And cold weather number 1, or technically number 2. Cold weather number 2. More of a fall outfit. That's a badass name, to be honest. It is. Tom Ato. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's it. That's our sim. Again, here for context, this is my very, oh no, not that one. This is my very scary picture that I had to take of my face. Oh, you know what? I didn't add my nose ring to all my outfits. Hold on, let me do that real quick. This goes to all outfits. There we go. That looks better. Yes. For my face, that is the picture of my face that I took. We did our best to match that. Again, I think I'm a little more fleshy in my face area. I think my hairline is a little different. The eyebrows, we got them as best as we could. Eyes, we got them as best as we could. Nose, we got it as best as we could. The lips is really where I struggled. Because I have really narrow lips. My lips kind of are the same size as my nose, but if you try and do that, it just makes you have a kissy face, which isn't what my lips look like. Looks pretty accurate. Good. I'm glad. There we go. Yeah. Okay. You know what? I might have, hold on. Let me look at this picture real quick because my lips might also be a little bit higher up. No, they're fine. My upper lip is definitely thinner than that. And then my lower lip doesn't have that little curve on it. But again, like trying to look through all of these lips is kind of a nightmare. So we just did our best with what we had. Yeah, that's not it either. It's gonna bother me. And maybe off stream I'll mess around with it and see if we can get some better lips for me, but yeah. I think that we work with what we've got. So overall not bad. My lips do look a little. Is that better? I can't tell. It's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna leave it alone. I could spend forever on this. But yeah, I think I turned out pretty good. Honestly, not bad. I think overall we did what we could. So lips are hard to do. They are. There's so many little like nuances around, I mean, everything really. But yeah. We did it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, y'all, and helping me out with this. I feel like this was pretty successful. Let me, I'm going to save here. What selfie do we want?
Ah.
Ugh, the neck is so long. That's the other thing is like, I don't think my neck is that long. Okay, just a chill pose, please. That's fine. Okay, save. Yeah. We did a good job. Good job, team.